But we start off with a major announcement, a very big award for SportsGrid yet again, back-to-back years. Congratulations to us. If you catch Inc. online or Inc. magazine, that you have seen that the Inc. 5000 is out and SportsGrid is on the list again. The fastest growing companies list, SportsGrid checks in once again, second straight year, 5,000 companies listed, and guess who's in the top 1,000? SportsGrid again. We check in at number 688. Fastest growing company list is out. Congratulations to everyone involved once again. And you can obviously see here Jeremy Stein's quote, essentially telling everyone here, folks, ladies and gentlemen, right now, that being on the Inc. 5000 list for the second consecutive year is a testament to our team's relentlessness, dedication, and passion for intimidation and innovation, not intimidation, innovation in the sports media industry. That's why, folks, sometimes you got to put these on the show, the glasses, to see it up and close and personal. Congratulations to everybody involved. All right, as expected, bookmaker Matthew Boyer pleaded guilty to 3 charges last Friday for his role in a sweeping probe into the illegal California sports betting market. He's going away. It's going to be a multi-year sentence described as one of the nation's largest betting bookmakers. Boyer's operation allegedly accepted millions of dollars in wagers from Ipe Mizuhara, the former interpreter of Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder Shohei Ohtani. Based on federal sentencing guidelines, Boyer could theoretically receive a prison sentence of up to 18 years, but he plans to cooperate with federal authorities. Meanwhile, the National Football League could be joining Live Golf and all of these other companies to essentially accept money from private equity firms. The National Football League making the announcement yesterday that they're willing to at least entertain some equity firms in the future. No word on exactly who will be joining the National Football League in these new partnerships, but needless to say, this is pretty groundbreaking for the National Football League. Derica Hamby is a player in the WNBA, and she is suing the Las Vegas Aces and the WNBA as well, as she has announced a federal lawsuit against the WNBA and her former team regarding treatment from the Aces revealing she was pregnant. Hamby alleges that she was subject to repeated acts of intimidation, discrimination, and retaliation from the Aces, leading to her January 2023 trade to the Sparks. Hamby also alleges that the WNBA failed to properly investigate the issue. Not good news for the WNBA to hear something like this. The National Football League also doesn't like to hear when players get traded and hold out. That is what's happening. Hassan Reddick basically is a new member of the Jets, and not even so much. Right now, he's requesting a trade from the Jets, and they gave up a third-round pick for him. But the bad news for Hassan Reddick is he's not going anywhere. Joe Douglas, running the show for the Jets, has a quote, hopefully I'll get this one right, saying that we will have informed Hassan that we will not trade him, that he is expected to be here with his teammates, and that he will continue to be fined per the CBA if he does not report. Since the trade discussions back in March, we have been clear, direct, and consistent with our position. Jahmyr Gibbs is one of the top picks in your upcoming fantasy football league draft, but is he right now? Remains to be seen. Injured his hamstring at practice. He was incredible for the Lions last year. 945 yards and 10 touchdowns, 316 receiving yards. Gibbs is going to be off the field for an unspecified amount of time. The Dallas Cowboys valuation is at $10.32 billion. They are the most valuable sports franchise in the world. Once upon a time, they were only worth 40 or 50 million. That's sort of crazy. College football begins next Saturday. Our coverage here on SportsGrid all next week, including Saturday morning. So make sure you catch Ben Stevens, Joe Lisi, and the entire crew getting you ready for the upcoming college football season. The top 25 is out from the AP poll. That means we're getting closer. Georgia's number 1, Ohio State number 2, Oregon number 3, Texas number 4, and how about Alabama starting a season not in the top 3? They're ranked number 5 with Kalen DeBoer to start off their new campaign. As you may have learned yesterday, if you followed me on social media, the Miami Marlins had a cleaning house, so to speak. A lot of executives let go, including 2 assistant general managers and many other staff members as well, as new president of baseball operations Peter Bendix brings in his own people. Will Wagner, the son of Billy Wagner, made his major league debut last night for the Toronto Blue Jays, and he had 3 hits in his debut against the Los Angeles Angels. He is the son of Billy, 7-time All-Star, and hopefully next year into the National Baseball Hall of Fame, came just short in the last voting. How about the Chicago White Sox? Their World Series was yesterday. They beat the New York Yankees by a final of 12-2. That's right. The White Sox beat the Yankees 12-2. Jazz Chisholm was hurt in the game. X-rays were negative. They're going to have more imaging today. He said he's fine. That doesn't mean anything. Jarren Duran of the Boston Red Sox has been suspended 2 games by the team. A team-imposed suspension for using a slur at a fan during a game. Red Sox are sitting him down for a couple. All right, there's some very peculiar notes here regarding sports betting and the Olympics. And again, this is the first time that we've really seen intense betting on the Olympics. And some of the medals, according to the sports books, have different settling bets, including USA and China's gold medal with a tie. So it just sort of depended on where and how you made these bets. But needless to say, not everybody is paying out the same exact way, plus or minus money included. Jordan Childs and her medal right now is still up for debate. We're still talking about it, even days after she was forced to give it back. An arbitration panel says they won't reconsider the decision on giving her bronze medal back that she was awarded in the floor exercise at the Paris Olympics. USA Gymnastics says it will continue efforts to let her keep the medal. But the quote from USA Gymnastics is that they were notified by the Court of Arbitration on Monday that their rules do not allow for an arbitration award to be reconsidered even when the conclusive new evidence is presented. So bottom line is she's probably going to have to give that back, unfortunately. And meanwhile, the world champions in hockey, the Florida Panthers, have a brand new streaming service that they are using with ViewLift to launch a DTC streaming service, airing their games locally, but also streaming their games with a partner called ViewLift to make sure that everybody is able to view their games in the future. Naturally, this is surrounding Bally Sports, which previously aired all Florida Panthers games, and also Bally Sports has aired on these regional sports books, all sports across the country. Needless to say, this is their new service, and they are moving on with this.